Hello everybody, this is RebelLad showing you how to get the Falls Aficionado Achievement. It's worth 30 gamer score, and what you have to do is read all 25 signs that are scattered throughout the game. It's a bit of a hindrance, but it's not too hard if you can play it on your first playthrough. Otherwise you're going to have to go back and just find them all over again. But I'm going to show you all the locations of every single one. So the first one is in Chapter 1 in a section called Waking Up to a Nightmare. It's inside the garage at the very end of the level. It's a Deer Fest sign inside the store where you have to call the sheriff or whatever. So it's right there. Alright, second one is right at the beginning of Chapter 2 in in a chapter called Taken. You want to read the 2 missing and wanted signs, and that's your second one. Third one is in Chapter 2, Elderwood National Park, right at the very beginning. There's the bones of a mammoth. You just want to read those, read the sign right next to it, and you'll get your third one. Fourth one is also in the Elderwood National Park when you're heading to Lover's Peak. You're going to want to find a place where a boardwalk is heading off the path. Follow that boardwalk into a cave and keep going into the cave until you get to its heart, and you'll see a huge sign for the Moonshine Cave. There's also a chest back there, but I didn't show that in the video. The fifth one is a little bit after the fourth. It's right on the path heading to Lover's Peak, so you can't really miss it. It's the Great Old Oak Tree, and there's a sign for it, so make sure you read that. Pretty hard to miss this one. Sixth is right after the fifth one, pretty much. You'll be ambushed in this position right here, and you'll have to continue down towards this light and this fence to Lover's Peak. Instead, you should go to the right, and you'll see a tree swinging here. Read the sign right next to this tree, and you'll get your sixth one. Now the seventh one is in Chapter 3, Mirror Peak. You're going to want to, right before you go into the coal mine, you're going to want to get out and read all 3 of these signs. I'm not sure if all 3 of them count or if only one of them counts. I don't know. I read all of them, so you might as well read all of them. There's the second one, and the third one is right by the entrance to the coal mine. Yeah. So that's that. Eighth one is in the same one, Mirror Peak. Right after Allen says, this is a ghost town. You're crossing a bridge, and there's a Great Peak Gorge sign right there. Can't miss it. Ninth one, same place, Mirror Peak. Right after you get off the zipline elevator, after exiting the silver mine, you're going to see a one for Cauldron Lake. It's right on the path. Can't miss it. This one is in Chapter 4. It's in a section called The Truth. Maybe it's episode or chapter, I don't know. But it's the huge sundial as you're walking around with Dr. Hartman. Number 11 is right as you're inside the lodge, right as he leads you inside the lodge. Go to the main entrance and read the sign about his book, The Creator's Dilemma, and that'll give you your 11th one. The 12th one is right after it, in this little hallway before you meet the Anderson brothers. There's a Welcome to Cauldron Lake Lodge sign. Read that to get your 12th one. Number 13 is in the same place, but it's a little bit further. As you're escaping the hospital,
I'm here!
You can see Barry right there. After you escaped, there's this huge centerpiece. Just read the sign for that, and you'll get your 13th one. 14th one is in the same chapter, but it's in the Anderson Farm one. You're gonna be in a shed right after the stage, and you're gonna have to hit this button to drop the Viking boat down to proceed, and you just want to read their tour schedule. Number 15 is in episode and or chapter 5. It's as you're helping Sarah, there's just this statue here with a deer. I guess it's Deer Fest, whatever. Just read the sign of the statue. 16th one is inside the bookstore. It's this little sign to the right of the table advertising one of Alan Wake's books.
Right now,
Number
I'm not a
18
big
isn't
fan
too
of my
far
own
after
writing.
that. You have to defend a church towards the end of the level, and the church has a sign right in front of it, so read the sign. Number 19 is in episode 5 too, but it is actually in the section Bright Falls Light and Power. As you're heading towards this huge rotating bridge, read the sign for the bridge and you'll get your 19th. I'm sorry, that's the 18th. 19th is right before you go in to see Weaver. There's a sign right outside the power plant. Just read that. 20th one is after that one. It's right near the floodgate controls. You have to go to the floodgate so you can't miss it. The 21st one is towards the end of the level after you go up the elevator. While you have to hold the door open for Barry, there's one to the right of the sign. 22nd one is in Chapter 6, Departure. There's a sign for the Majestic Hotel, motel, right at the beginning of the level. It's the second pit stop. 23 is in Departure also. It's actually at the Majestic Hotel. You'll see it from pretty far away. There's this huge red sign that just says Majestic. You have to go into its lobby, and then there's just a little sign on the information board of the lobby. There's the lobby, and there's the information board. Okay. 24, you're going to come to a fork in the road. Left side is blocked, and you have to go up a dirt path. Instead of going up and continuing, you want to get out, and right by the fence there's this sign. There's a sign. I actually got the achievement right here, but because I got the other one, last one in my last playthrough, or my first playthrough. So yeah, okay, the last one is at this garage. You need to open the gate to get past, and there's a sign right to the left. So, thanks for watching, everybody. Comment and subscribe to my channel, youtube.com/RebelLad, and thanks for watching.